How many doors will you go through or will you break down to get what you want? That is determination. Basically, the goal doesn't change. How you get there, you don't care about. You just care that you get there. And so that trait, above all else, and this is something that I have witnessed with Beast and the few billionaire friends that I have, and just what I've read from Elon and Steve Jobs, is like the unwillingness to shake from what they believe to be true. And so the thing is that this isn't permission to act like a dick, but it is permission to say that if someone can't disprove why what you think is possible, that you absolutely can hold on to that with white knuckles and say, no, we will figure it out, and you will tell me what obstacles are in the way, and one by one we will dismantle them until all that is left is the goal. And so here's the tough reality that I had to realize, and I used to repeat this self: sometimes other people's dreams have to die in order for yours to live. And I remember having to say that to myself, because all it is that they have aspirations for my life. I'm never going to listen to someone whose aspirations for my life are smaller than my own. Like, don't take advice from someone who has smaller dreams for you than you. And so the thing is that my dad, believe it or not, because he had higher fear around risk. And so it wasn't out of malintention. It wasn't out of malice. It wasn't because he didn't want me to be successful. He didn't want me to be a failure more than he wanted me to be a mega success. Because if you think about it from a parent's perspective, you are your parents' biggest burden. I heard this on a little short the other day. I loved it. You are your parents' biggest burden. You are the thing they worry about 24 hours a day, all day long. And the thing they're worried about is that you're going to make it. And make it for them is just that you're a productive member of society, that you're happy you could feed yourself. That's fundamentally what they want. They want you to have a good family. They want you to have something that you don't hate and that you can make money doing. That's it. That's, to be fair, that's a high bar in some places. But the thing is that your dreams for you might be higher. But if your dreams are higher, so too might be the risk you're willing to take. And so they have a different risk apparatus than you do. And it makes sense, because for you, it's like, think about how scared they are of you getting hurt, of something bad happening to you. So it makes sense they act that way. It's not you doing something dumb. Now, don't get me wrong, you might be doing something stupid. But the thing is that the good news is, like, unless you die, you can still get back up and try again. And so for me, it took me realizing that the people who were telling me what I need to do with my life had smaller goals than me. Because if I told them what I really wanted, they'd be like, dude, get real. And so you might have that too. Some people in your life may be like, be realistic. It's like, I'm not trying to be realistic, man. I got one life. I'm going to die. And here's the crazy part, is that life is short, but youth is even shorter. And so use it while you got it.